Hi there everybody, Bald&curious here again with two more acquisitions. The gun on the left, Sig 226 Elite. 226 was on my bucket list, I always wanted one. Just never could justify spending the money. So I got a good deal from a buddy of mine for use one, so I jumped all over it. And when I went to a dealer to pick it up, he had a 1911 Commander size from Sig for a really good price. So, as the story goes, picked it up as well. Again, with beautiful laws we have in the great state of New York. It took a while to get it on my permit, to get them in my possession. But, I had them for a while. I shot them both. So, let's do a little mini review on them. So first, 226. This one comes with a night sights, fiber optic front sight. This is your standard 226 single action, double action with a decocker. On that note, somebody actually did ask me that he's a newbie, what's the difference between single action, double action? I'm sure there's a million other videos that address this, but since I have this gun in my hand, double action means while you're pulling the trigger, you're doing two actions. You're pulling the trigger and you're cocking the hammer at the same time, basically. Single action means you only do one action. Means you only drop the hammer. So your trigger doesn't cock the hammer back, it only triggers it. That's a single action. When your trigger can actually pull the hammer back, that's double action. So some guns are single action only, like 1911. Some guns are single action, double action, like this. And some guns are double action only. Basically, technically, most striker-fired guns are double action as well, but I'm pretty sure they put them in a different category as a striker-fired. And then there's Sig's got some other mods that's like it's a double action plus or some crap like that. But basic single action and double action is your trigger works the hammer, so it does two actions. Single action, it only drops the hammer. That's it. Alright, if you have basic knowledge of working firearms, automatic firearms, how the slide works and all that, then you should get it. Now let's get back to the gun. Now, I picked this up for a decent price. I think I paid like just around $600. Got a bunch of mags with it. I got a nice Raven concealment holster and mag holsters as well. I haven't shot it a lot. I actually brought it to a local competition and I used this gun. I shot it against him. Beat the crap out of him, but really nice looking gun. From every time I handle one of these, I never really shot one of these before. My big gripe was that looking at the gun, you get a feeling the gun has a fairly high bore axis. And it does give you that feeling. It actually does have a quite high bore axis if you look at it. If you see where my thumb is and where the barrel is. But somehow it doesn't really go into its disadvantage. It feels good. It feels good ergonomically. This doesn't really have interchangeable back straps. I'm sure there's some aftermarket, but as it is, it just fits my hand perfectly. My biggest gripe is the mag release. For some reason, all these manufacturers put the not the mag release, I'm sorry, slide release. They put it right here, which is nice because when you slide back, you drop the mag, goes right in. But with the standard grip that everybody has, I'm pretty much resting my thumb right at the slide release. That being said, my very first gun was 1911, and the way I shoot 1911, the way I shoot pretty much all the guns with the safeties that have a safeties like that style, all the CZs, my grand power, I ride the safety. So this way, it forces my hand for a high grip, and it also ensures that with the recoil, I accidentally don't bump the safety up. Okay, so if I do that on this gun, I pretty much ride the slide release. So when I shot a little local competition, the only time the slide actually locked back when I was shooting weak-handed. Now, there's ways around it, you know, you can adjust your grip and whatnot, but you know what, this is, I really bought this gun more for a collection. Right now, it double, you know, it's got a double duty with this sick light and laser combo. It pretty much works as my home defense gun. And there's a laser and a light. Really nice combo. So I'm not really planning on shooting it in a competition. That's what I have TS. That's what I have Excalibur for. This is just something I really wanted, so why not? Now the trigger on this gun. I am a big of a trigger snob. So it's got this curled trigger, just like the CZ head SPO1, which kind of bugs you because it kind of grinds into your finger in the double action. It's got a quite heavy double action. I don't know exactly, but I'm gonna guess it's gotta be, you know, 10, 11 pounds at least. But what I like about it, it's nice, it's crisp, it's smooth. There's a little bit of the take up, but it's smooth and nice crisp break. Now, single action is beautiful. Short reset, still quite heavy in a single action. You know, a little more than I like it, probably in a I'll say 5-6 pound range, but nice and crisp. No surprises you every time. Just feels really good. I'm not sure if all the 226 have this good of a trigger, or it's really just a lead model, but I can't really complain about it. Now let me show you. Take this off and show you the holster. So here's a Raven concealment holster. The fit is real nice, real good retention. Again, this is not really meant for competition. This is what I wore at a local competition, so really had to tug on it to get it out the first time. But really nice fit. You got a semi-adjustable straps, you know, but it gives you a nice high you could ride it really nice and high. So once it's like this, it virtually disappears. You put it at 4 o'clock, you can't see it, even a full-size gun. So yeah, if you got a little bigger figure like me and you're not afraid of a little weight, shouldn't be a problem carrying something like this. Some people might be iffy since there's no safety. Your only safety is your long double action pull. But that's probably just a matter of training. In my opinion, once the gun is in the holster, you got a good holster with a good retention, your trigger guard's covered, the gun's decocked. Really, there's no real way to have a negligent discharge from falling or whatever. You know, the only time it can happen is when you're drawing the gun or when you're stowing the gun back in. So other than that, I don't think it'll be an issue. Same goes for the mag holsters. Really high quality, really nice retention. I really like these. Now, here's my second gun, 45 ACP. This is not a doesn't have ambidextrous safety. It's just a right-handed model. Some say the Sig is not exactly a 1911 because it's got external extractor. I really don't see a problem with it. You know, it's got a little boxier look to it. It's a little more edges, but it's got really nice night sights. I always wanted, you know, 1911s have a tendency to multiply for some reason. So really wanted a commander size as well. I don't really know why, just wanted it. This one is nice with the rail. You can put the same light on this as well. It's got a nice trigger, a lot lighter than my TRP or my Taurus. I mean, this is definitely about 3.5 pound trigger, so it's real nice and crispy. Standard safety, which I don't mind. This was just one of those things that just, you know what, looked like a good deal. I think I paid $500 for it. Good looking gun. I'm not gonna go as far as a great looking gun because it has a cast part, has a beaver tail. At least it looks like it's cast. Same goes for the safety. But I shot it. Didn't feel any different than my TRP. It's by no means a light gun, even though it's got a shorter barrel. But it's just something about 1911. It's not as loose. Oh, you can whatever you can hit is not exactly a slide. It's just the beaver tail. Let me hold this down. Okay, so it doesn't really make that much noise. Not as much as my Taurus. Didn't shot it that much. Only put maybe 200 rounds. I don't really shoot 45 as much anymore. Ever since I ventured more into competition, I've been shooting crap load of 9mm and quite a bit of 40. That's pretty much all I've been shooting. But no complaints on this. Hell, might even take it to a local match just to give it a shot. Alright, just a quick review for the two great guns. Hopefully somebody else takes away something from it. Turns out people actually watch this channel. One of the friends at the local competition approached me. Turns out that he watched my Beretta Wilson video, and I'm actually gonna try to bring it next week so he can shoot it. I'll bring the holster and everything. If he wants to run it, he can run it. It's a great gun. As a matter of fact, you know what? Let's grab a 92G and just give it a quick comparison with the 226. All right, here we are, the Beretta 226. Let me show you from the top. Size-wise, they very compatible gun. First, when you hold it in your hand, you get the feeling the Beretta's got a longer barrel, but you know, it's pretty much the same. Both models are decocking only, and both have excellent triggers. I'm not gonna go as far as saying that it's got as nice of a trigger as my Excalibur, but considering that's a competition gun, I got no complaints with either one of those. Alright everybody, have fun, keep shooting.